They called it the Traveler, and it changed everything. Great cities were built on Mars and Venus. Mercury became a garden world. Human lifespan tripled. It was a time of miracles. We stared out at the galaxy and knew that it was our destiny to walk in the light of other stars. But the Traveler had an enemy, a darkness, which had hunted it for eons across the black gulfs of space. Centuries after our golden age began, this darkness found us. And that was the end of everything. But it was also a beginning. It began with a guardian, a hunter brought back from the Vale of Death by a ghost of the Traveler. He sought to reach the last city, but his path was blocked by a fallen captain. It was there that I stepped in. After that day, the hunter and I were joined by Cirrus, a titan of Mercury. Together we formed a fierce fire team. We would go on to complete several strikes against the darkness, namely the defeat of the ogre Fogoth the Untamed, and the fallen servitor Sepix Prime. Later, we were joined by others, and together we took out the Gate Lord Atheon, and later, Crota, son of Oryx and heir to the Hive throne. We did not know the wrath we would bring. Beyond our reach, Oryx, the Taken King, became aware of the death of his son. My name is Xander Capri, and I am a warlock of the Traveler. I came to Earth centuries ago, when the Reef cast out its diplomats in favor of a monarchy. After I was revived by my ghost a century later, I discovered my past ties to the Reef. In my previous life, I had served in the parliamentary chambers of the Queen. While my past life was that of a stranger to me, Mara Sov still called on myself as a bannerman of the Reef. Though I was strong-armed, I knew that the Taken threat was too vast to ignore. I agreed to answer the Queen's call. My task was to infiltrate Oryx's dreadnought ahead of the rest of the Awoken fleet and sabotage the ship's weapon systems from within. With me came Reese, the hunter of the Cosmodrome, and Cirrus. While we successfully managed to board the ship undetected, nothing could have prepared us for the power of Oryx's weapon. We watched helplessly as the Awoken fleet was decimated, and we became stranded aboard the foul vessel. We were then imprisoned in the deepest pits aboard the dreadnought. A month later, 6 Guardians took on the Taken King. During this assault, we 3 broke free from our prison. We wandered through the darkness, discovering too late that we had entered the Sunless Cell, built to imprison Alakul, the Dark Blade. After a harrowing battle with the powerful Hive warrior, we managed to defeat him and made our escape from the dreadnought. To celebrate the end of the Taken King's tyranny, the vanguard of the tower is now holding a celebration. I was never much for festivals. I prefer being alone. Although you never do know who you'll meet at such events.
It's a day for pretty speeches and medals. But we know the real fight takes place out there. Take this. There's so much more, Guardian. I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. All ends are beginnings. Our fight is far from over.